Why wouldn't the guys in the van let you in over there? Huh? Your van didn't show up? My next guest certainly is a comedian of the highest caliber. She is an entertainer, a singer, an impressionist. She can do it all, and a good friend for many years. She is fabulous. Here's Kaye Ballard. Kaye. By Danskin.
I heard that vicious remark. Miss Nevada of 1951. I brought out my swimsuit that fit me in 1951. Oh, God. You know, it's disgusting. You hear me talk about this all the time, but it is depressing. My problem is I never met a cake that I didn't like. I'm proud to say, Mr. Vicious, that my weight has finally stabilized. My top weight is 115. From here on down, I don't want to talk about it. Do you understand that? You know, I started out in this business doing impressions. And right now, I'm going to do about 15 impressions because this is the land of the biggies, isn't it? The big stars. Well, I'm going to do 15 people who have never appeared here. I'm going to call them out fast, and Arthur is going to, you're going to call them out fast, and I'm going to try to do them.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
And be careful of that swimming suit.
I know. No, I'll take good care of it.
All right,
All
go.
right, you ready? Okay, this is Betty Davis.
Wait a minute. Some oldies and some newies. Go ahead.
Right. Here's an oldie, but a goodie. Okay, Betty Davis in an Italian movie.
Non ci voglio più. Lasciami stare. Basta, no possa più parlare. Aren't you lost without the subtitles? We're rolling. Go ahead, quickly.
Barbara Stanwyck.
Welcome to the Big Valley. Come on, quick, we're rolling.
Okay, Marjorie Main.
Come on, put in your place. Come on.
Okay, Percy Kilbride.
7-year-old is coming, Ma. Didn't find any water. Found the next thing to it. Ma, quickly.
Okay, Eugene Pallette.
I'll never... Eugene Pallette, explain who he is quickly.
He was the big fat guy in all the old movies.
Yes,
he was always very rich, and he always had a daughter who wanted to marry a poor guy, and he'd always say...
I'll never let you marry my daughter, never let you marry my daughter, never let you marry my daughter. Go ahead.
That's right. Okay. Joan Crawford.
Go ahead, quick. Come on, quickly.
Jane Wyatt, who was the mother on Father Knows Best.
Bud, take the garbage out for your father. Quickly, come on.
Jane Meadows.
Oh, Steve. Go ahead.
Shelley Winters.
Shelley Winters is very emotional. You know, you read her book. Did she ever stay out of bed for a week? Oh, that's incredible. I mean, she's had a fabulous past. I don't understand why she hasn't kept her weight down. Now, this Shelley Winters, if I see her and I'm an ounce thinner than she is, she gets so panicked. She says, why, wait a minute, what are you doing? How are you keeping your weight down? Jack Sheldon and you are living on water pills. What is this? Come on.
Okay, Julia Child.
Well, you are a good-looking group. I mean that. You're just a marvelous group, and I'm going to give you a recipe for a chicken surprise. Now, the base of this, you start with 4 quarts of pork. Oh, what the hell? Forget the chicken. Just drink the pork. Go ahead.
Diane Keaton on the night she won the Academy Award.
I want to thank you for this award. It's a fantastic... quickly, Arthur. You don't have to do that. Go ahead.
Sally Kellerman.
Well, listen, Mervyn, I'll get you for that remark, Mervyn. Go ahead, quickly.
Oh, okay. Meryl Streep in Kramer versus Kramer.
I want my son back. Go ahead. We're rolling. I feel it.
Okay.
Come on.
Butterfly McQueen in Gone with the Wind.
Oh, how I loved Butterfly McQueen. Oh, do you remember how she took her good old time about telling Clark Gable something, and she said, I was walking along, minding my business, well, the town was burning down. Gonna keep walking on through this town. Mr. Butler! Miss Melanie had a fine day People. Oh, go ahead. Thank you.
Martha Ray. Yes.
Oh, you know something? I've been using polyflop for years. Go ahead.
Okay, your best friend.
Oh, my best friend. God, I'm so sorry she didn't go into show business. Because it was my best impression. Honest to God, I mean that. Her name was Effie Fataloni. I used to share a homeroom locker with Effie. She didn't go into show business, and it was my best impression. She used to say, "Listen, Catherine, I'm going to tell you for the last time. And I mean this. I want you not to put your lunch on the top shelf of the locker. Because that is where I keep my good books, and your lunch is dripping oil. And I'm sick of your mother's eggplant sandwiches."
Break and come back with Kaye Ballard right after this message. Certainly will. It's okay. You know, we should point out, playing the piano here is one of the finest performers in show business and songwriter who wrote a lot of that review that out of which came Eartha Kitt and Paul Lynde, New Faces, and he wrote "Love is a Simple Thing, Love is..." Arthur Siegel.
Thank you.
Oh, Arthur, it's a pleasure to see you here.
Arthur, oh, Arthur. Let me hug your teeth, Arthur. I want to hug Arthur's teeth.
Oh, that's disgusting, polyflop. Kaye, the first time I ever met you, now this is, you're not prepared, and plus you just left me. Okay, first time I ever met you was at a party at Marilyn Erskine's on a Sunday afternoon.
When she was going with Hugh O'Brien, I remember
No,
that.
she wasn't. She was going with me. That's why I was there. Hugh O'Brien wasn't born yet. And and listen to me.
Yeah.
You got up in that living room that day and sang your impression of a girl, popular chanteuse with the dark lights, who got
The hiccups? The hiccups.
yeah.
He talked right in my bad ear.
Oh,
Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
do it again.
The hiccups.
Oh, do a little bit.
Where or when? Watch
Okay,
this.
just
Here's a
a little.
chanteuse in Las Vegas.
It seems we stood and talked like this before. We looked at each other in the same way then. But I can't remember where or what.
I've never been with you.
Oh, cut that out. You're trying to be kind. Cut that out. Yeah.
Kaye,
Huh.
This is reminiscent, though, with these
Yes.
audiences we get here.
Beautiful,
Susan,
beautiful
of
people.
the old days in
And
Vegas,
the new
when the shows were the shows.
I
and the
saw Tallulah
bands.
Bankhead here.
With me, you saw
That's
her.
right.
That's right.
And Noel Coward. I mean, class.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
Jimmy Durante, the
Oh,
one and only Jimmy Durante. You know, I honestly think that Jack Benny and Jimmy Durante were the two most beloved performers ever.
Yeah.
Jimmy Durante was so beautiful. I have to tell you something, people. Jimmy Durante was so beautiful, the thought of him makes me cry. One time, he was robbed in Beverly Hills in his home, and the crooks were so upset after they took the loot to realize it was Jimmy Durante, they sent him back the pawn tickets. True. Now, here's a true story that I think you will enjoy. And I don't know if Margie will mind me telling it, but I'm going to tell you. Margie is Mrs. Durante, a beautiful, beautiful lady. When Jimmy Durante adopted little Cece, do you remember the fuss in the papers? They said, he's too old to adopt that little child. Too old. He was 68. So they brought him back in court with that little baby. And the judge was so cute. He said, "Why is this child brought back here?" They said, "Well, Mr. Durante is up in years." He says, "Is there a Mrs. Durante? Would you come forward, please? Look at that woman. She's a young, beautiful woman. Couldn't she take care of that child? This is ridiculous. Case dismissed." And Jimmy Durante got up there and he says, "Judge, I can't tell you what this means to me. I mean it. I can't tell you." And the judge just took off his robe and said, Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you, 'cause you're young at heart. And that's a true story.
Isn't that
a
cute?
beautiful
Never
story?
knew that story.
True story. One of the beautiful men of all time. Oh,
Okay, now you're being all sweetness and light. What's bothering you? I love it when...
so many things are bothering me, we can't discuss it.
Discuss one. What's
Well,
bugging you?
first of all, the news commentators, the ladies, are all so pretty and so cold.
What?
I mean, they're cold ladies. When they announce they announce a Holocaust or something, they say, 14 people were just killed, and now the news, and now let's switch over to the weather. People my age doing the news would say, holy God almighty! 14, I can't do this! Today, they're so really in command, aren't they? I wonder what they really feel.
I don't know.
I don't know, but they're... You think I'll ever get on a news show again? Why do I come on this show and destroy my career all
I know,
the
you're
time?
out of everything except this show.
He's my only link with television. No, I just did the Steve Allen show. I'm thrilled about that.
Good.
And I'm going to do a new play on Broadway.
And you got a new
Doug
movie.
Urbanski's the producer. A new movie. But I told you before on your show that produced by little babies. The movie is produced by Kid 22, Stephen Paul, and the show on Broadway is being produced by Boy 23, Doug Urbanski.
But see, they know you.
I think they remember me from Mothers-in-Law. That's why it's good to appeal to the itty-bitties, because then they say, Mommy, I knew her! Mommy, I knew her! That's the one that used to hit her husband! No!
Sing for us, will you?
Okay.
Come on.
Thank you.
A little more. Kaye Ballard.
I'm going to have Arthur join me in this. This is a number, oh, you sweet people, this is a number about 3 famous vaudeville houses in New York City that are no more. The Paramount, the Capitol, the Strand. Go, Arthur! The Paramount, the Capitol, the Strand. You got a feature film, a dandy show, a big name band. The movie often was a dud that really missed the mark. But after it was over, sat there in the dark, and from a theater pit, you'd hear a band begin to play. The stage would start to rise, and a terrific show was underway.
It was delectable, delirious, and grand. At the Paramount, the Capitol, the Strand.
Frank Sinatra, just a kid, oi, how the girls did scream.
Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin working as a team.
Harry James upon the stage, his golden horn. What formation, what style?
Flying home, I remember Lionel Hampton flying home.
Listen to the wonderful beat of
Flying home, used to love the way he played it. And the songs they sang, oh, what songs they sang.
I don't want to walk without you, baby. Walk without my arms about you, baby.
Georgia,
Georgia, no closer, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. I'll never smile again until I smile at you. I'll never laugh again. What good would it do?
it
Seems to me I've heard that song before. It's from an old familiar score. I know it well, that melody. I remember those days, folks. I was there in swaddling clothes. I had blue swaddling clothes. I had pink swaddling clothes. I even had a set of beiges. I had black swaddling clothes with little pearl buttons. Even then, I was very Italian as a kid, very dramatic. What the hell are swaddling clothes?
They did 8 shows a day, and I can tell you it was great to bring your lunch along and stay till 10 and watch all 8. It was delectable, delirious, and grand at the Paramount Capitol, the Strand. Da 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 da. Oh yeah.
The great Kaye Ballard. Great, Kaye. Love you too. Arthur, thank you. Be terrific. We'll take a break and be right back at you with more excitement.